Rich Rising. Hey, family. We're about to get into a starseed read. Welcome in, welcome in. We're about to get into this reading. Rich Rising, everybody. Rich Rising. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all tap the screen for me as you come in. We're going to get into this reading. See what Spirit has to say for the day. What's the message here for the collective? There's some things going on, you guys. I don't know who's going through something right now. You're in a transition in your life. And I just need to let you know that it may seem a little gloomy. It may seem a little uncertain. But I just need you to just hold your faith, okay? Just keep holding the faith. Keep showing up. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. And understand that the Most High God, your spirit team, your ancestors, all of your archangels that's assigned to you, everybody is doing their part. The stuff that you're not aware of, the things that are working out in the background, trust me when I tell you, everything is being done. Everything is being done. You just need to keep doing your part. Keep doing your part. There's a lot going on in the energy right now, you guys, and I'm trying to get these messages out as they're coming to me. There's a lot going on in love right now for the collective. You're letting go and releasing old connections. Somebody has closed out cycles with several different people, not just romantic. These are family members. These are friends. These are lovers. Somebody has closed out cycles with these folks, and it's done. It's done. And I'm so proud of you for that. I'm happy for you because, see, now you have more space. Now you have more space. You got more room in your hands to actually reach out and connect to people who are genuinely supposed to be in your life at this time. Okay? All praise to the Most High God for that. Thank you so much for that. Somebody is seeing everything exactly for what it is right now. There's a spiritual awakening happening. For the collective as a whole, I'm hearing. This is not just one person. There's a shift happening in the collective right now. Yeah. There's a shift happening in the collective right now. Spontaneous. I feel like a lot of people are being caught off guard. People could also be, you guys could be experiencing some sort of shift in your appetite. Somebody's like, I don't even really feel like eating, but you're not hungry. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not starving yourself or something like that. You're just like, I'm not hungry. Like, I'll eat a little something. I might eat something light and let that be that. Yeah, you're going through a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening is happening. These are awakening symptoms. Your diet is changing. The way that you're looking at things is changing. Okay, there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now. But we're going to get into this energy real quick. I'm not going to be on here too long. I have a very, very busy day today, but I had to get on here and get this message out. You guys, also, birds are very, very significant, okay? Birds are messengers. Birds are messengers. They communicate. So somebody may be hearing a lot of birds chirping, or you may be seeing a lot of birds or something along the lines. It may be something like you could be somewhere minding your business and you see this one bird that just came out of nowhere and it just set his ass right there next to you or something like that. Like, this bird came out of nowhere and sat there. Like, just sat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you guys for tapping the screen for me. If everybody could hit the share button and then hit the copy link button, that will help me get this live out to the collective who needs to receive this message this rising. We're gonna do one more shuffle, then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hey, Dee Dee. Yeah, crows, absolutely. Crows, absolutely. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're gonna get into this message. There's a lot going on, y'all. Somebody's making some significant life changes right now, and I love this for you. Just keep your confidence about yourself. Don't start getting scared. You're walking into uncharted territory, I'm hearing. This is uncharted territory, I'm hearing. But don't get scared. It's Wednesday? I thought it was Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Hey, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. I love the energy boost that I'm feeling right now because, see, I have been, I have been trying to balance all of the energy that was coming in. That's why I hadn't really been on, because it was just so much. And sometimes as a reader, you kind of have to take a step back, You know what I'm saying? Because it can be overwhelming. And so, and that's what I was feeling the need to do. It was just like, it was just too much. It was overwhelming for me. So, but I love the energy that I'm feeling right now. I love it. I feel so motivated. I feel somebody's pumped up. And I love that. I love that for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Hugs. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me see. What's this about? Portal. Door. I'm telling you, when I tell you, collective, you are walking, like this is uncharted territory. You might be a little nervous. You might be a little scared. It might be like, I ain't never came this far in the woods before. I mean, I venture out a little bit, but I ain't never came this far, baby. You walking through doors and going places that you've never been before. Okay? That's what's happening here. This is gonna be a whole new reality. I'm telling you, there has been a shift for the entire collective. There's been a timeline shift. We're walking through doors we've never even been through before. In places, damn, I didn't even know this was over here. I done drove by here 1,000 times. I never even know this shit existed right here. That's what somebody got going on. Rewards. Because what I'm telling y'all, and I just did a collective message on Threads. So y'all tap in with me on Threads. Okay, Head.Lioness. I'm Head.Lioness across all social media platforms. Hey, I just did a collective message right before I jumped on here. I'm telling you, somebody, you've been doing the hard work in silence in the background. You've been staying to yourself. I'm seeing heavy hermit mode. Heavy hermit mode. Hey, baby, welcome in. You've been doing the work. And that's why these rewards are coming in. That's why these doors are opening, because you've been doing the work. You've been doing the work, baby. And now it's time. It's like this is finna be some of your wildest dreams. Some shit you could have never even imagined. This is what I said. I'm telling you, somebody's business is about to pop off. Because see, what happened is somebody, you just drowned out all of those distractions. Somebody took some time and was like, you know what? Somebody got sick of being sick and tired is what I'm hearing. It's like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I need a change. And I know that if a change is going to happen, it's going to start with me. And that's cutting off people. That's cutting off and cutting out bad habits. That's just changing up everything. That's sitting by yourself. And okay, let me see what the hell I need to do to get this on track. Let me see what I need to do to fix this. You know what I'm saying? That's where somebody is. And automatically the universe is like, okay, about damn time. About damn time. Now we can go ahead and get this thing moving, baby, because we've been trying to get your ass on board, but you was distracted with this bum lover. You was distracted with these bad habits. You was with these homegirls or with these homeboys that didn't have your best interests at heart. That's what was going on. And now somebody done cut all of that shit out. I mean, people are feeling really, when I tell you people are feeling a type of way about the fact that you are not fucking with them no more. You ain't reaching out no more. And it's not because I don't really fuck with you for real. It's just because I'm realizing that I'm getting nowhere being connected to you. I got other dreams and aspirations and things that I want for myself that I can't reach being connected to you or being connected to these bad habits or some shit like that. Somebody is sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's what caused this change. And because you was willing to make that change, collective, you're being rewarded. Okay? First card out is rewards. Doors are being opened. We're walking through a portal. This is some uncharted territory. We don't know what, we don't even know what's behind this door, but we walking through it fearlessly because it's like, hey, look, I done seen what's back there enough. I done sat over there. I done, marinated in that shit long enough. I done tried every which thing I could try to make that shit work back there. And at this point, I'm tired of that. So, I mean, I'd rather take my chances over here. I don't know what's finna come, but I'd rather take my chances over here, and you about to be rewarded. And I love this for you. I love this for us because this is what you deserve. This is what you deserve. Doors are opening because you made a decision, a conscious decision to switch some shit up. This is finna be wild. This is finna be wild. When I tell you your spirit team, they like, baby, come through. Come through. She finally on board. He finally on board. He finally feeling it. He finally seeing it. He finally stepping up. She finally stepping up. Give me some more. What's the message here for the collective? Uh-oh. What's the message here for the collective? Let it come all the way out, family. I love that. I feel so piped up right now. That's been my saying since like this past weekend. I feel piped up. Like I'm on go right now, and I love that. Somebody, look, let me tell you, the potential that you have, there's a lot of people that's going to be watching you, collective. There's a lot of people that's going to be watching you. And I know some of y'all might not be too comfortable with that. But I'm telling you, it's when I told y'all like a few weeks back, I did a reading. I channeled Tupac, All Eyes on Me. Okay? All eyes on me. And I mean that. All eyes on you, collective. Everybody's watching. You got new people watching you. You got old people that you done walked away from watching you. And a lot of them are pissed off. They pissed off, for one, because they feel like you done changed up. You done changed up, and now, oh, you think you better than us? Or you think you this, and this? Yeah. It's a lot of that. A lot of people are pissed off from your past because you're not fucking with them no more. I'm telling y'all, some of these people could be coming in here trying to cause conflict with you. This could even be family for some of y'all, okay? This could even be family, but I see you choosing love. You like, look, I ain't got no malice. I ain't got no ill intentions towards nobody. This work that I'm doing over here is for me. It's not to get revenge on nobody. It ain't to prove that I'm better than you. It ain't to compete with you. It ain't to do none of that. It's because I love me and I'm moving out of a space of love. So if you got any issues or any problems or anything like that, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's something personal you got going on, because none of this shit that I'm doing over here, these changes that I'm making for me, got anything to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. So if you mad, that's because, let me tell you why they mad, collective. They mad because the work that you doing and the rewards that you finna be receiving, some of y'all probably already started receiving this little, it's like a domino effect. They gonna trickle in these rewards, these blessings, okay? Some of y'all already receiving that. Some of these people can already see the light on you, and I'm telling y'all that. They can already see like, oh, I see the direction she going in. I see the direction he going in. I see what's about to happen in his life. I'm already knowing, and they jealous. And then it's also triggering their insecurities, and it's triggering them because they know that they're not living up to the highest potential that they could be living up to. Okay, I'm just telling you, some people are pissed off because you're choosing better for yourself, and they're not strong enough or mentally capable at this time in their journey to choose for themselves the way you're choosing for yourself. It's triggering. It's triggering. And instead of being inspired by you and taking action for themselves, they envious, they jealous. And it's something about some conflict here. People wanting to be in conflict with you. Okay? Because they see the potential on you. There's a light on you. There's a light on you. And baby, you ain't even really having to try. You ain't even really having to try. Come on, give me some more. Give me one more. What's the message here? I love it. I love it. What I put on the back of here? And then also, you know what else I love about this collective is some of you guys, for a little while, you probably was in a space where you didn't know whether you was coming or going. You ain't know which way to go. Somebody was at a crossroad for a very long time. I mean, I'm seeing heavy hangman energy. Heavy hangman energy. It's like somebody was just like, let me sit here. Two of Swords. I haven't made no decision. I can't quite figure out exactly which way I want to go. I need to sit here. And I feel like with this shift of perspective, okay, somebody is finally able to see like, okay, let me work with what I got. You know, I do have tools right here in front of me that I could use. I do got something I can make out of this. Okay, you know what? It might not be that much right now, but if I tweak it like this, and if I put it like this over here, you know, eventually I can grow it to this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying? That's what somebody is able to see now. Somebody is seeing all of the possibilities with clarity. Okay, somebody is also realizing, I'm telling you, there's so much here about realizing and recognizing the people in your life, the role that they play in your life, the situations that maybe you have found yourself in, or something along those lines. Somebody is like, nah, I'm not, yeah. Okay, this is a confirmation that a situation or project is working out in your favor. And when I tell y'all, like I just channeled this, I want y'all to check out my my collective from this morning, my collective message on Threads. Okay, I literally just said big wheel of fortune in the upright energy on the back of this card that I just pulled, that just popped out. This is a confirmation that a situation or project is working out in your favor. Like I said, big wheel of fortune in the upright, okay? Somebody is harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes are on the horizon. That's what's happening here. And you got a lot of people upset. You got a lot of people upset about these doors that's opening. Okay, please do not spam my chat with questions. I do not answer questions on my live. If you would like a reading, I do offer personals. The link is in my bio to book and make your payment for those personals. But please do not spam my chat, you guys. Welcome in to those of you who are new here, and welcome back to all my returning viewers. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Hope y'all week has been well to you. Hope your week has been well to you. Okay, there's also something here, and look, y'all, this just popped out, right? A new earth is happening. Keep holding the vision. I'm telling y'all. What I say? Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. You're facing the right direction, okay? You have the gift of vision. Your dreams are coming true. Collective, I'm telling you, I feel this shit through my whole body right now. Okay, I feel this shit through my whole body right now, collective. You have been doing the work, and that is what's opening these doors for you. The first card out is doors are opening, rewards. This is going to be wilder than anything you could have dreamed of. I'm telling you, okay? Keep your focus fixed. What did I just say in my channel message earlier on Threads? I said, do not lose focus. I said, keep focused on the process or something like that. Don't start procrastinating. It's all on Threads, y'all. It's all on my Threads. Okay? Keep your focus fixed. Tend to the new seeds. Have faith. Okay? Trust the process. Okay? Don't be scared. Like I said, somebody might be like, I ain't never been over here before. I ain't never been in this type of room before. But understand that you built for this. You are built for this, collective. You're built for this. And I'm telling you, don't get intimidated by the workload. Some things are shifting. With new abundance, and with more abundance comes more responsibility. You gonna get a little bit more busy. Some of y'all gonna get a whole lot more busy. Busier, okay? Don't get intimidated. Don't get overwhelmed with this newfound workload that's coming in here. You're capable. You're strong enough. And I'm telling you, a lot of y'all, because of how big this shit is about to get, you're going to have to hire a team. You're going to have to get people around you to delegate tasks and things to. Okay, because it's going to be so much. I'm telling you, so much. That's why it was important for you to start. And I told y'all this in a past reading, right? I told y'all several times. I said, Spirit kept telling me, I can't bless you with the shit that you asking for or the things that's in alignment for you right now because your hands are too full with things that you no longer need. So when you let go of that stuff that you no longer need, those habits, those peoples, those behaviors, whatever that is, then you got room now. I can go ahead and start blessing you with this new stuff, with these new opportunities, putting you in new spaces because I already know what you're going to do with it. But you can't do that with people attached to you that don't mean you no good, that only want to use you. Because let's talk about it. We got a lot of folks around us that are not even genuinely wanting. Look at the sun. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Look at the sun. Look at the light. Look at the light. I love it. Thank you. We got a lot of people around us that do not have our best interests at heart, that are literally only connecting themselves to us because of the gain that they receive by being attached to us, okay? And I'm telling y'all, like I told y'all before, somebody done sit up there and remove themselves from people and things that are no longer in alignment with their higher good. This freed up your hands. This freed up your ability to hold on to new things. Okay, so now I got more space. And that's exactly why these doors are opening. That's why these rewards are coming in. That's why this is happening like this, okay? So understand. And then also for somebody here, like I just said earlier, like I just said on Threads, I'm telling y'all, you don't need to micromanage the universe. You don't need to micromanage the Most High God. Somebody here may be feeling like confirmation, they're in the dark about what's going on. And like I just said, you don't need to concern yourself with the job and the responsibilities of the higher ups. That ain't your job. That's above your pay grade. It's outside of your tax bracket, somebody. Okay? Let the Most High God, the spirit team, your ancestors, let them do their part. Let the universe do their part. That ain't got nothing to do with you. If it ain't being brought to you, it ain't none of your concern. Okay? And that's spiritually and that's physically. Okay? It's not in your control. Some things are out of your control, and you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with that, okay? You need to trust the universe, okay? Let go of the way you think things should be. Release the need to be in control of things, people, and outcomes, okay? Allow yourself to be led. All right, I hear one more. Let me get one more. And then we're going to get into some tarot. Like I said, somebody is going through a spiritual awakening. Somebody could have also recently went through a dark night of the soul, or you're going through one. That shit gonna be hard, or it was hard. Somebody had to have a really hard reality check. Like I said, heavy hermit mode. Somebody went in and started doing shadow work. Somebody went in and started holding themselves accountable. Like, that's what this is. Somebody started looking at the situation like, okay, this was low-key my fault. You know what I'm saying? No, you haven't missed too much. This was low-key my fault. Like, if I wouldn't have kept entertaining XYZ, I could have been doing this. I could have been over here working on my business. I could have been, you know what I'm saying, went back to school if I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, doing this, and this. Like, somebody went in and set their ass down and was like I said, let me get this shit straight. Like, that's what it is. Somebody went through a dark night of the soul, or you're going through one, or you're about to go through one. Okay, so I don't know who need to hear that, but it's gonna be for the greater good. So you just see the process through, okay? Don't run from it. Don't run from it. It might be uncomfortable. You might see or realize some uncomfortable things about yourself, some habits that you done had. Like, damn, I can't believe I was out here doing that. I can't believe I was out here letting myself be attached to folks like that. I can't believe I was out here settling for bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Just to say I had something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's somebody's gonna be. When I tell you, somebody is going to get a reality check. But if this hasn't already happened, I feel like for a lot of y'all, I'm not going to lie to you, I feel like for a lot of y'all, this has already happened. This has already happened. And you're just in this space right now where you're going to have to trust the universe for the things that you are in the dark about. Trust the universe. Trust the Most High God. You are covered and you are in alignment. These doors are opening for you, okay? Because you answered the calling. You answered the calling, okay? Somebody is responding. So let me tell you something. Somebody is not afraid to answer the soul calling, okay? Okay, this is like somebody might have gifts or capabilities or something like that. Somebody could, it could be anything. You don't necessarily even have to be spiritual. For a lot of y'all, it is spiritual, okay? It is spiritual, but somebody kind of been hiding that shit out of fear of judgment. But I don't feel like that's gonna be a thing much longer. I don't feel like that's gonna be a thing much longer. I feel like if it hasn't already, there's about to be a shift where somebody's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck what these folks think about me. I don't give a fuck what they got to say. Okay? I don't care how they view me. I don't care what gossiping is going on. I'm gonna do what I feel is best for me and what I feel I'm being called to do. Somebody's answering their soul calling, and that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And that's exactly why you're being rewarded because you're answering your soul calling, not giving a fuck about what nobody got to say about you, what they think about you. And I love that for you. I love that for you. It's time to step up. For those of you who are still hesitant, it's time to step up. This is you being called out. This is you being called out. It's time for you to step up. This is all a part of your destiny here. This is all a part of your destiny. Okay? And it's something here about having to take, when I tell y'all things are about to come in and they about to change very quick. I'm telling you, collective, I'm telling you, this is finna change. Like, some of y'all gonna be looking up and y'all gonna be like, just last month, I was struggling my ass off. Just last month, I didn't know how I was gonna make this shit happen for me, for my family. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Just 2 weeks ago, I was over here penny pinching. And now I'm looking at my account and I'm like, what the fuck? What? When I tell you, hey Miley, when I tell you this is about to come in, it's about to come in quick. This is fast movement. Things are changing fast, okay? Some type of conversation. It could be, for some of y'all, it's going to be like one conversation that's going to change your whole life. That's why I told y'all earlier, in my collective message earlier, there's something here about, for those of you who are not necessarily comfortable with being in big crowds, or you like to, I'm hearing introverted. Somebody here, hey plant lady, hey everybody, welcome in y'all. Somebody's very introverted. We're gonna have to find a way to balance that, okay? Because collective, there are rooms and places and people that you're gonna have to be around. You're gonna have to be comfortable. You're gonna have to be confident, okay? And it's required at this time. There's some conversations that you're gonna need to have. Exactly. And this shit is on shuffle. I love when spirit get to talking to me through music, y'all. I love it. I'm telling you, there's some type of conversation that's gonna be had that's gonna change your life and get you out of this place of stagnance, like being stagnant. Okay, that's what this is. There's a conversation coming in here, Sagittarius, and I'm telling you, big 10 of Pentacles. Big 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, we're going from somebody that's like, I am not moving. There's no movement. I don't know what's going on, to somebody being tired of not moving, tired of not reaching goals, tired of not achieving the things that you're setting out to achieve, to something happening and changing very quickly. And this could all be from one simple conversation, because somebody answered a calling. Somebody opened a door and walked through it despite not even knowing what was on the other side of it. Big 10 of Pentacles. Big 10 of Pentacles. Understand me, okay? Understand me. This is somebody putting boundaries in place, cutting out a whole bunch of bullshit that is no longer, I don't need that no more. I don't need to move with this crowd no more. I don't need to be acting like that no more. I'm putting boundaries in places that I need to put boundaries in. Big 10 of Pentacles. This is the reward. Abundance. And this is just not no chump change. This ain't no little shit. And I'm just being real with y'all. This ain't no little shit. Big 10 of Pentacles. This is my whole family eating. This is my whole family eating. Okay? No plan here. No plan here. And like I said, where we at? You're going to have a lot of folks mad. You're going to have a lot of people mad. Mad. They mad. They mad. Feeling like, what, you think you better than us? You think because you done did a little something with that little business or something like that, you think you better than us? Or you ain't talking to me no more, huh? I ain't heard from you since your little business. Then ain't nothing little about this. This is big energy right here. Big energy right here. Okay? Somebody mad. Somebody mad. And you sitting over here looking unbothered. Minding your business. Like, baby, what I'm hearing Chris Brown, look at me now. Look at me now. You can't even get in. You can't even get in. Like, you can't even get in. So I don't know what you mad at. I can see maybe why you might be feeling a type of way. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm over here unbothered. I'm over here unbothered. Somebody's literally might try and come in here. Leo, Virgo, Okay, heavy Virgo, Libra. You really might deal with some folks that want to cause unnecessary conflict with you because you finna be winning and they not. Okay, heavy emphasis on, like I told y'all the other day, bees, the fat bees, the big bees are significant. The big bees are significant. Y'all might see them everywhere, or you might be at home, you might be in your car, something like that. Your window open, your blind open, or something like that, and you might have a bee that just like won't leave the window, won't leave the area, or something like that. It's just like lingering around. Somebody got some. When I tell you this is financial security coming in here, that's why Spirit is like, do not give up. Do not give up. You're closer than what you think. Like I said, for some of y'all, this weekend coming up, it's going to be life-changing. This weekend coming up is going to be life-changing for somebody. I feel that shit in my soul, y'all. For this weekend coming up, somebody's life is going to change. And I'm not just saying that to like, because y'all know I'm going to be real with y'all. Good job, Ashley. Look, good job, Ashley. Good job, Ashley. I love that for you. I love that for you. I'm telling y'all, though. Okay? Somebody life finna change, and y'all know me. For those of y'all who, I'm not finna just be telling you no shit to be telling you no shit, okay? I'll keep it real with y'all. If it ain't looking good, I'm gonna tell you, hey, it ain't looking good, collective. But I'm telling you, somebody's life is about to change this weekend. And then for some of y'all, it's like over the next few weeks. Okay? It's over the next few weeks, because you've been putting in that work. You've been putting in that work, collective. And that's exactly why the first card out is we walking through doors. These doors are opening. Hey, Mama Ro. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. That's what's happening here. People gonna be mad. But you just need to keep your faith. Keep trusting the universe. Keep trusting the path that you're on. You making conscious decisions, positive changes, and things like that. And this is what's going to get you exactly to where you're trying to be. Okay? Somebody also needs to preserve their energy, because I'm telling you, it's about to get real busy. Preserve your energy. Preserve your energy. Watch the foods that you're putting into your body at this time, and period, somebody needs to, if you haven't already, you need to adjust your diet, okay? You need food that gives you energy, that gives you life. You don't need food that gives you the itis, that make you sleepy, make you tired, make you, wear you down to the point where you can't be productive after you eat, okay? You need food that's going to pour into you, okay? Because you got shit you need to do, and you can't get that shit done if you're too tired, if you sleep, okay? Because you done ate some heavy ass food, and it didn't get, like I said, gave you the itis. And for my Caucasian people, other ethnicities, the itis in black people terms is the food you ate was so heavy it made you sleepy, okay? Yeah. So somebody needs to do that. Preserve your energy here, because like I said, it's about to get very, very busy. Also, somebody here needs to make sure that you're keeping your emotions in check. Okay? Keep your emotions in check. Don't allow nobody, like I said, you got people that's coming in here. I'm just saying. For some, you got people that's coming in here gonna try and do unnecessary shit to get you riled up, to bring conflict. Okay? They gonna try and get you out of body. Somebody here, you might have been a firecracker at one point. You might have been like, I'll slap your ass. Don't play with me. I'm not the one. And somebody know you about that shit, and they gonna try and get you right back in that energy. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. I'm trying to tell you, collective, they mad. They mad. You went over there, you think you saying you changed? You said it already happened the last 2 days. Yeah, like you changed. You think you this, and this? Oh, I bet you haven't. Somebody gonna try and come in here and intentionally get you to pop off. Don't let them get to you. Understand that it's all a ploy to get you riled up. That's what this is. You said, I can't afford to slap nobody. Exactly. You don't got time for no cases. You ain't got time for no unnecessary shit with the police. No unnecessary setbacks. Don't allow yourself to get pulled into that, okay? Somebody needs to preserve their physical and emotional energy. Because like I said, you finna get real busy. Confirmation. And understand also, like I said, with this cutting folks off, and, you know, removing certain people out of your energy and stuff like that, you know, we have to understand that some connections are not going to be around forever. And some people may not like when I say this. I know it rubs people the wrong way, but I feel like just because you was born into this family don't mean that you have to stay attached to this family, especially if this family is not showing up for you in the most positive, you know, the most positive ways. You know what I'm saying? That's why for some of y'all with this 5 of Wands, this is family beef. Okay, with this great severing, this card talks about family beef. Okay, and you know, people being mad in your family. For some of y'all, this ain't even a lover. This is your family. Okay, and so I just need you to understand that just because you came from this family, you grew up with these people, you've been around these people your whole life, that don't mean you've been around these people your whole life thus far, I should say. That doesn't mean that you are supposed to stay in a toxic environment or surround yourself with toxic people just because they're family. That's your mama, that's your daddy, that's your sister, your brother, your cousins that you done grew up with your whole life, or some shit like that. Like, no, y'all toxic. This is the great severing. Like I said, somebody didn't cut all of that shit out. Everybody, you're not meant for everybody. You're not for everybody. You're not for everybody, and that's okay. Somebody here is the black sheep of their family. Okay? Somebody here is the black sheep of their family. Not everyone will like you. Even people who don't have a reason not to like you will... Wait, what'd I say? I said not everyone will like you. Even people who don't have a reason not to like you. Okay? What'd I say? You will be a thing. Oh, no. Y'all, I write in cursive, y'all. And sometimes I write like a doctor. So sometimes I can't even read my own damn handwriting. Okay. I said, even people who don't have a reason not to like you will be a thing. Okay. So people you ain't never even done nothing to will have a problem with you unprovoked. Okay. But your people will love you fiercely. But don't worry about people who are naysayers. Like I said, somebody is tapping into their, like, you know, this is what I need to do for me. I don't care what people think. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck what they gossiping about. And that's what's going to have you being your weird self. Whoever you are is what's going to attract the people who are supposed to be around you, your tribe, your true family. Okay. And those people are going to love you fiercely is what I wrote on here. This is your tribe. Okay. They're the people who can actually hear you. Don't waste your precious time or gift trying to convince others of your value. You don't need them to walk with you. Okay. This will cause unnecessary wounds that will also require precious time to heal. It's a gift to share your path with someone. If they don't want in, wave them on their way. It's a gift to be in your company. Okay. It's a gift to be by your side. Okay. It's a gift and a privilege to have you in people's lives. Okay. And if people don't understand the value or don't see the value, then it's okay. You wave them on about their business as you continue to move forward. But you're going to run into your tribe, okay? You're going to run into your people, and they're going to be able to hear you. They're going to be able to understand you and see you for who you are, your value, okay? Okay, angel number 234, okay? Angel number 234, keep on your path despite who's willing to join you, okay? Somebody here is burdened. Somebody here is burdened. Just probably working their ass off. What is this, Sagittarius? Heavy Sagittarius out here at this point. What is this? Whatever this hard work is that you overwhelmed with, all of this shit is all of this burden that you've been dealing with is about to come to an end. Okay, and like I said, y'all, when it comes down to it, when it's time for you to delegate, Be willing to delegate responsibilities, okay? Somebody here could be working multiple jobs, trying to make ends meet or something like that. I feel like somebody finna be quitting them jobs. I'm telling you, somebody finna be either you finna be quitting both of them damn jobs or you finna be quitting one of them jobs because you're not finna have time for it. Because you got some other stuff coming through here. Okay, you got some other stuff coming through here. Heavy fire energy out here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, Pisces out here. Okay, somebody might be feeling like I said, like, you know, with this burden, maybe all of these trials. Let me tell you, baby, you've been working on it. You've been working on it. So that's why there ain't no reason for you to be worried. Ain't no reason for you to be sad. Ain't no reason for you to be feeling depressed. I need for you to shift your perspective, okay? Shift your thought processes, okay? The way that you talk about yourself, the way that you talk to yourself. I know you've been working. I'm telling you, somebody been working. Somebody been working. I'm telling y'all this. You've been doing the work. And it's something about, like I said, you've been planting these seeds and you've been tending to them. And now they're blossoming. You have to allow things to unfold how they're supposed to. Nothing, like when you plant a seed, when you plant a flower, you plant a fruit, a vegetable or some shit like that. You're not going to go, you plant it on Friday, you go out there on Saturday, you ain't finna see nothing. It takes time. Okay, so understand, nothing happens overnight. It doesn't. Okay, but because you've been doing the work, because you've been dedicated, because you've been very protective over this, over these seeds, over these goals, over these plans, okay, these doors are opening. You're gonna be rewarded for it. I just said this. Heavy 7 of Pentacles. But what's going to happen is you're well on your way to the 9 of Pentacles. And then immediately after that, the 10 of Pentacles. For some of y'all, it's going to go from 7 to 10. I'm telling you, because you've done the work. Because you've done the work. Okay? I'm sorry. I don't know who's feeling like there's some self-doubt here or something like that. Like I said, because you may be feeling like you're in the dark. You may be feeling like, I'm here, I'm doing it, Taurus. Okay, I'm doing the work, Leo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really seeing it. You need to just stay at it. You need to stay at it. What we say, don't give up now. You're closer than you think. You're closer than you think. You're facing the right direction. You need to tap into that inner strength. Okay? Somebody's feeling kind of low. With the sun in reverse and the strength in reverse, somebody's feeling kind of low. And it's heavy. It's heavy. Somebody, like I said, somebody's burdened. Confirmation, but don't worry about that because some shit is about to change. Collective, and it's about to change fast. It's about to change fast. It's about to change fast. You just need to continue to be courageous enough to show up. Courageous enough to see the possibilities, to be optimistic, even when it seems like, I'm in the dark. I don't know. I've been working at it. I've been doing it. I don't know. I'm not really. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. This is somebody's confirmation. Keep doing it. Okay? Don't allow nobody from your past to come in here and distract you, throw you off your pivot. Okay? Don't allow yourself to fall into any type of depression or self-doubt or start feeling insecure or inadequate or incapable. That's not the case here. Okay? Somebody is definitely struggling with this right now, and it's okay. It's okay, but there just needs to be a shift of your perspective here. Because there's something here about financial independence and somebody being independent. Independence as a whole. Somebody here could be leaning on other people at this time. You could have been needing other people at this time. And these people I'm hearing are making it harder for you than what it even has to be. And it could very well be your fucking family. Somebody could be leaning on family at this time. And your family is going out their way to make your circumstances harder for you than they even have to be. That's because these motherfuckers don't want to see you win. And it's unfortunate that I'm telling you, it's family for somebody here. Or this could be somebody that you look at like family. Okay? That's what this is. You just need to continue to stay determined. Okay? Stay dedicated. Be courageous and confident. Even when it don't make sense. Even when it's like I said, somebody is here like, I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I just know I gotta fix this shit. And I'm gonna keep showing up. Somebody just keep showing up. Keep tending to it. Keep tending to it. And it's unfortunate that for so many people, it's their own mama. It's their own mama. It's unfortunate. Especially if you are a daughter, the firstborn daughter. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But you know, I seen something that that has stuck with me over the past couple of days for all of my firstborn daughters out there who are having issues with their mothers, or you're realizing that your mother is not in your corner the way that she's supposed to be. Understand that, and I hate to talk bad about folks, and I'm not talking bad about folks, okay? I'm just telling you what it is. A karmic woman has been the portal for a divine feminine. That's all she was supposed to do. Okay? A karmic woman was the portal to get you here. That's all she was supposed to do. And she did her part. And that's why I'm telling y'all, and that goes a whole lot deeper, but I'm not trying to take this reading in that direction. But I understand like wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling y'all, even though this is your family and this is the people that you came from, these are people you grew up with, the people you've been around, you know what I'm saying? That don't necessarily mean that you're supposed to stay connected to these people just because they're your family. You know what I'm saying? That's not what this is, especially if these people don't mean you no good. And you might feel guilty about walking away from these people. You might feel guilty about, like, I have to cut ties. You might feel guilty about putting boundaries in place. You might feel guilty about speaking up for yourself. Some of y'all might have to finally speak up for yourself against your own mama, against your big sister, against your big brother, you know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that, against your daddy. Some of y'all really might have to have that conversation. Put some boundaries in place and be very direct. Like, I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm gonna have to tell your ass about yourself real quick, because I can't keep going for this. I can't keep dealing with this. Not in the direction that I'm trying to walk in. I gotta put some boundaries in place. I can't let you keep using me. I can't let you keep verbally abusing me. I can't let you keep siphoning my energy or some shit like that. I can't let you do that. I can't let you do it. Heavy emphasis on communication here. And somebody freeing themselves from some type of bondage or something like that, or some self-limiting beliefs or some shit like that. Yeah. So I need you to keep your courage about yourself, collective. Keep your courage about yourself. Anxiety. We play. Tell me more. Steady. What I tell y'all? I said somebody going from the 7 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, and then immediately to the 10 of Pentacles. I just told y'all that. Somebody is receiving the rewards. The rewards for your labor. This is you. The fruits of your labor right here. Successful. I'm here. I just heard from rags to riches. From rags to riches. Somebody is burdened. Carrying all of the weight. Somebody is doing it all. Somebody is working their ass off. Could be working multiple jobs, trying to make ends meet or something like that. From rags to riches. Okay? Somebody didn't put in that work. And that's why the whole family gonna eat. And I don't mean like, if you got people around you in your family that you are severing ties with, because that's what's happening here. Somebody cutting off some family members, or you already have. That's what's happening here. Okay, I need you to not feel guilty about that. But any family that you create going forward, or family members that's a direct extension of you, like your kids. You got a husband, you got a wife, something like that. Your grandkids. This your legacy right here. This your legacy right here. That's who finna eat. Generations to come. Now, you might not put these folks on that you walking away from. You might not. Some of y'all very well might, and I'm telling you, that's gonna have a lot of people pissed off. Because a lot of these people that are, you know, close to you, or maybe they were close to you, could be family, could, like I said, could be somebody that you looked at like family. Maybe I've been knowing you since childhood, and you like my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together. We homeboys now. We in our 30s, 40s, or some shit like that. Some of these people gonna feel obligated to your success, to your winnings, to your rewards, to this money, to your abundance. But no, some of y'all not doing that. Some of y'all not doing that. Some of y'all cutting their ass off. And that's gonna have people mad. That's gonna have people mad. Because you cut their ass off. And you standing on it. You standing on it. It's like, nah. I said what I said. I'm not fucking with you. I don't care if I am doing XYZ now. I don't care if you starting to see me winning now. When I tell you, everybody gonna see it. Everybody gonna see it. I don't care if you see it. I'm still not fucking with you. People gonna be mad because they feel entitled. Because it's like, damn, I thought we was better than that. So you think you better than us? You think you whatever? I don't know why I keep hearing somebody feeling like that collective, you think you're better than them. Whole time you're not even thinking about this person, like not competing with this person, got nothing, like I said, no malice, no ill intention towards this person or nothing like that. It's like whatever you got going on, baby, that is your own insecurities eating away at you, because I'm not putting any energy like that into the universe towards you. But somebody thinks that you think you're better than them. Okay, this could be a lover for some of y'all. This could be a lover for some of y'all that is competing with you. And you like, shit, I'm trying to love on you. I'm trying to win. If I win, you win. This motherfucker could really very well be jealous and envious of you, trying to compete with you. I'm telling you. Mad. And then if you cut this person off, for those of y'all that this could be a lover, period, you cut this person off and then you start winning, because I don't care how you want to play this shit, you about to be winning, collective. You about to be winning. It ain't no other way. Only thing that could stop you from winning right now, collective, is if you just decide to stop doing anything, like everything. If you just throw your hands up and be like, well, I'm not doing nothing no more, period, I'm done. That's the only thing that's going to stop you from winning right now, is if you just stop doing what you're doing. But if you continue doing what you're doing, I'm not telling you to speed up. I'm not telling you to add more on your plate. I'm telling you to just keep the momentum. Keep walking forward. There is nothing here that's going to be able to stop you from winning, from succeeding, from this abundance. Like I told y'all, somebody done already done the work. And it's protected. It's protected. So it's nothing that anybody can come in here and try and stir up and start with you that's going to prevent you from this abundance. I'm telling y'all. Because the work has already been done. The foundation has already been laid. You've already committed to it and actually started showing up for work. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Yeah, thank y'all for y'all gifts and everything like that, and for helping me reach my live goal. Who is this Emperor? What's this about? Something about to change. It's about to change fast. People gonna be like, I don't know why I'm hearing like, damn, I used to know her. Damn, I used to work with her. He used to cut my hair. Now he a celebrity barber? Damn. He used to do my tattoos. And now what? Yeah, something like that. I remember when he was just selling shirts. He was just selling t-shirts or something like that. His clothing line did what? Being worn by who? Yeah. 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 Okay? There's something about you gonna have to just continue to have the courage here. Who's this Emperor? Where he at? Leadership, heavy leadership. Like I said, thank you, Spirit. Heavy leadership. You're gonna have to delegate. At some point, you're gonna have to start delegating. Okay? Big Emperor. Big Emperor. And this could be, just because it's the Emperor, he's usually masculine. This usually a man, but this don't necessarily have to just be a man. Okay? This could be a woman in her masculine energy. And we all know as women, sometimes when we are in certain fields, we have to tap into that masculine energy. It does not make you any less feminine, but you have to know. I don't know why I'm hearing code switching. You're going to have to know how to switch it up. When you in certain rooms, I'm telling y'all, okay, you're going to have to know how to switch it up, because you got to be around some people and some places. Somebody going to be traveling a lot. We've been getting traveling. This 8 of Wands, travel. Air travel. Somebody's traveling by plane. I'm telling y'all, somebody finna be on Delta. Delta Airlines is very significant. That shit been in my energy the past couple of days. Delta Airlines. You might see a Delta airplane. You might be taking a flight somewhere. Whatever. Delta is very significant. Okay, somebody finna be traveling. You finna be in some rooms where you, as a woman, you might have to switch over into that masculine energy. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is, because you run shit. You run shit. Yeah. That's what this is. And I'm telling you, like, the thing about it is you're going to bring a sense of stability to these rooms that you coming in. You're going to be the I'm hearing somebody is the missing piece to these rooms that they going in. These doors that you opening. Something about being disciplined. Being practical. Heavy emphasis on stay focused, collective. Okay, there's something here about you're very respected. Very respected. Okay. Also, somebody here, I don't know who needs to hear this, but especially, I know, okay. So for somebody here, you might have your social media pages. Somebody here, you're an entrepreneur. You have business pages. Okay. Your business pages are public, but your personal page is private. Somebody here, you're going to want to make that personal page public. It allows your customers to get a better sense of who they are doing business with. It provides them more of a sense of security. But you're going to also want to clean up that personal page, okay? You are a leader and an influencer. For some of you, I know you might not like that, but you're going to have to get used to that. You need to act like it. Okay, so clean that page up. Clean the page up. For some of you who have not been active on your business pages or your business page, I don't know why I keep saying pages. Somebody freeing themselves from this shit. Thank you. Okay, you need to go and start posting content. Somebody hasn't sent a newsletter out to their subscribers or something like that. They email list or some shit like that. Somebody got a list or something like that, or you about to get one. You're going to need to be very active with that list. Okay? Utilize you got the clientele. Somebody got the clientele sitting right at their feet. But I see some of y'all talking about I'm shy. I don't want to be in a public light. I don't know what to tell you, baby. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I mean, it comes with it. But there's a way to keep private. Just because your personal page is public doesn't mean you have to post everything that's going on in your personal life, okay? You can keep something, exactly, it's your destiny. You know, you can keep those things that's really personal to you. You don't have to put it on there. But your following, your customers, they're going to want to see who you are. Who are you? Who am I supporting? What type of person are you? But look, let me tell you, Maria. You say you don't have any. Grow it. I'm telling you, you're on track for that. For you to run into the people that you're supposed to be in contact with. Okay. Somebody's freeing themselves from any sort of self-limiting beliefs. Okay. And if you haven't, you need to start working on that. Who is this? Stay motherfucking ass. Okay, somebody got somebody here that might want to come in and give you some sort of, I'm hearing somebody want to come and apologize to you or something like that. Somebody that might have wronged you or something like that. This person could have been a liar. They could have kept a lot of secrets from you, Aquarius. Okay, they could have deceived you. Okay, this person, yeah, they're still holding on to you. There's also something here about collective. When this money come in here, spend your money wisely. Spend your money wisely. I'm not telling you to don't allow your money to flow. I'm not telling you to hold on to it and not spend it. Hold on, y'all got a puzzle. I'm telling you it's in your best interest to spend it wisely. Okay? Don't just be out here, you know, fucking it off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's stuff that you're going to need to invest in. It's stuff that you're going to need to buy. It's stuff that's going to come up. And you're going to be like, okay, see, look, I got a couple $100 real quick. I can go ahead and take care of that. I ain't worried about it. So business can keep flowing. Business can keep doing what it's doing or whatever the case may be. There's something here also, like I said, about somebody, like I said, they coming in here, they want to come clean about something. It's something that they could have been keeping to themselves or something like that. There's some type of secret here or something like that. Capricorn. But this person is trying to figure out, how am I supposed to, you done broke free from this person, okay? Confirmation, yeah, you done broke free from this person. Right now, your freedom, and I just said this the other day when I did a live, somebody's freedom is like main priority right now. It's like, I don't really want to be attached to anybody. Some of y'all with this 9 of Pentacles are very much so going to choose to be single at this time. Some of y'all going to be single because it's like, I don't have the energy to even give to a connection right now. I don't want you talking to me. I don't want to have to talk to you. I don't want you touching me. I don't want to feel obligated to touch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. So please get out of my face. I'm not accepting new applications in that area. You can be my client. You can be my client. But I'm not accepting no new applications for my man or for my woman. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's somebody here, and I feel like this is somebody from your past that's still holding on to you. This person kept some sort of secrets or something like that from you, and this person wants to come clean about this, but they're trying to figure out what's the best way to approach you, because like I said, somebody here, you didn't put a lot of boundaries in place with people. You didn't cut a lot of folks off, and you've been like ducked off in your own little corner somewhere. Okay, like I said, I'm surprised the hermit card hasn't came out here. Somebody is like, I'm good. Gemini. Somebody's like, I'm good. I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm looking at this from a whole new perspective now. You know what I'm saying? I'm accepting the situation for what it is. I don't feel the need to rekindle any type of feelings with you. I don't feel the need. I put it to rest. Somebody put it to rest. I put it to rest. But this person ain't getting no sleep. This person ain't getting no sleep. You didn't put the shit to rest. You didn't moved on from it. You didn't. What I tell y'all? Past person. What I tell you? A past person. A past person that was not showing up for you in the way that you needed them to show up for you when you was connected to them. This was not an equal give and take. This is somebody that's heavy thinking about you. That's why I said they not getting no sleep. Libra, Scorpio. This person ain't getting no sleep. They thinking about you. They thinking about memories and you know, times that y'all have shared. You know what I'm saying? Happy times that y'all have shared. The springtime is very significant here. So you could be hearing from this person. If you're not in contact with this person, you very well could be hearing from them very soon. Like sometime during the spring season. Okay? I'm also hearing something about June being significant for somebody here. Somebody could have been with this person for 6 years or something like that. This person is very immature. Very immature. They're a liar. At least they were a liar, or they lied about. I mean, fuck it. They a liar. Okay? They're a liar. They're a liar. But I feel like this person likes to try and come off as they're innocent. As they're innocent and they haven't done anything. Like, I feel like when this person thinks back on the situation, there's a lack of accountability here with this person. Or at least it was, I'm hearing, there was a lack of accountability with this person. Like, they was looking at the situation like, I ain't did shit wrong. I don't know why she tripping. I don't know why he tripping. I don't know why he don't want to talk to me no more. I ain't did shit to him whole time. Fuck out of here. You the main culprit. The things that I'm doing is in response to the shit that you did. Immature, very immature, very, very immature. And now this person is they still holding on to you though. They still holding on to you, but they still got some secrets. Come on, you didn't let this shit go. It's like, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I got nothing that I can gain here. If I spin the block and deal with you again, I would be being very foolish fucking around with you again. And I'm cool off of that. My values, my morals, my integrity, my confidence, the way I love on myself, because I'm looking at this from a whole different perspective. I didn't free myself from any type of self-limiting beliefs, anything about like thinking that I gotta stay with you just because I've been with you. Maybe we've been together for a long time or something like that. I'm good. I'm good. I don't look at it like that no more. I feel like I'm good now. I'm free now, and I actually like my newfound sense of freedom at this point. Heavy emphasis on freedom. This just doesn't align with my personal beliefs at this point. For some of you guys, this was a masculine who didn't answer, and we keep getting this man in the energy, y'all. And honestly, I'm sick of his ass. I don't know who this man is, but I'm sick of his ass. Okay, and I want him to get the hell on and stop bothering the goddamn collective. Okay, but whoever this man is, okay, he did not answer the call to be the divine masculine. He did not step up to the plate. He didn't. He listened to some type of, I'm hearing some type of outside counsel or something like that. He allowed outside influences to sway him and persuade him to act a certain way with you. And that's why he done missed out on his opportunity. Okay? And that's why looking at the situation, you like, as the collective, you like, I would be a fool if I dealt with you again, if I entertained you again. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, this person is, you lie, you're a whore, you cheat around on me. Something about them not being, I don't know why I'm hearing financially literate. Somebody could not manage their finances well. You could have been attached to somebody who spends recklessly. It's like your priorities are not together when it comes to finances or something like that. And honestly, collective, if you resonate with that, I don't care if you are a man or a woman and you resonate with that, don't allow this person to come back into your energy, because you are about to be blessed financially. You cannot afford to have somebody attached to you who don't know how to manage and take care of their money. Understand me when I say this. Understand me when I say this, collective. You don't have time for that. You work too hard. You work too hard to build this shit up, to let somebody come in here who ain't put a second of work in on this shit, ain't invested nothing into this shit, to come in here and take it, to be reckless with it. Nah. That would be very foolish. Very, very foolish. Very foolish. Somebody wants you to be generous with them. Somebody wants you to be generous with them. Like I just told y'all, if this was a lover, even if this was family, but heavy on if this was a lover, this motherfucker feels obligated to you, to your success. You finna be in the spotlight. They feel obligated to be in that spotlight with you. That's what they feel. Because we've been together. We've been doing this. We've been doing this. We got history. Some of y'all could have kids with this person. We got ties. I'm always tied to you, especially if we got kids. I'm always going to be connected to you. I feel obligated. Nah, baby. Nah, baby. heavy on the boundaries. Heavy on the boundaries. It's like, yeah, we might got kids together. We might got a goddamn dog together. Shit, we might share a parrot for all I give a fuck. That don't mean that you obligated to nothing that I didn't work my ass off for on my own. You don't have no obligation to nothing. And even if you started, when I started this process, like way back when, in the long times ago days, okay? Even if you started with me and then you fell off because you wasn't consistent, you wasn't dedicated, what I'm hearing, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym the whole time. You still not obligated to get in on any of this. Because you wasn't here with me the whole time. Blood, sweat, and tears. Long days, late nights, early mornings. You wasn't here with me. So even if you started with me back in 2014 when I first had the idea, you might have invested a little couple dollars into my shit. We in 2025 now. You fell by the wayside in 2015. You don't get shit. I don't know why you feel obligated to this. So I don't know who needs to hear that. Somebody wants you to be generous with them. Somebody wants you to be generous with them. They feel obligated. But you done already put this to rest. It's like, baby, relax. That door is closed. The door is closed. And I said what I said. Tell me more about this. This person ain't got no sense of direction. That's what I'm telling you. Do not allow this person to come in here and infiltrate this bubble that you didn't put yourself in, this safe haven, this space that you have created for yourself, this place of peace that you have created for yourself. Absolutely not. Oh, I got some idea. I got this, and this. No, absolutely not. I'm telling y'all, somebody here very well wants confirmation. Somebody wants you to invest in them. You're going to have some money. You're going to have more than enough money to do it. You're going to have more than enough money to do it. That's why I've been telling y'all over the past couple of weeks, it's been in the energy very heavy. Be quiet about the money that you got coming in here. Okay? Be quiet. It ain't nobody business. Your store just went up. You just sold out. Ain't nobody business. Just keep working. Keep doing what you need to do. You just got promoted at work. Ain't nobody business that they gave you a fucking 10-15% bonus or some crazy, number. Keep it quiet. Because a lot of people, like I told y'all the other day, people are counting your pockets. They're counting your pockets. Because they feel like they need you to be generous. They feel obligated to what you got. Okay? Be quiet. If you don't know that I got no money, you don't know that I can help you with whatever that whack ass idea is that you got going on over there. If they don't know that you got it, then they won't bring it to you. I'm just saying. Be quiet. It's like I said earlier in my channel reading on Threads, only having the absolutely necessary conversations that you need to have. You're gonna have to talk, but only to the people that you absolutely have to talk to at this time. Okay? Hey Linda, welcome in. Somebody is trying to figure out what you got going on, your money, how much money you got, if you're gonna be willing to invest in them. Okay? This person coming back in here. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, but you done already accepted the situation for what it is. Like I said, you done already put this shit to rest. Somebody done already put this to rest. It's like, I'm not juggling with this shit no more. I done made a decision about which way I'm going with this situation. I want peace. I want harmony. I want balance in my life. Okay, I want to move towards my purpose. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn. Okay, somebody is being more sensible here. And like I said, sitting back looking pretty. I ain't breaking no sweat. I'm not wearing myself out. Somebody is a mother here. You're a great mother. Every time I see it, I'm going to tell you, you're a great mother. Don't let nobody tell you differently. You showing up for them kids. You doing what you need to do for them babies. They not going without. You're a great mother. Okay, and it's gonna get even better for you and your babies, or you and your baby. Okay, so don't let nobody tell you differently. For those of you that are wives, you're a great wife. Okay, don't let nobody tell you differently. You're a blessing to have. Somebody needs to hear that. You're a blessing to have. Like I said, it's a blessing for you to be connected to people, for people to be connected to you. Like, you're a blessing in these people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Very nurturing. Okay? Somebody here, like, you are the one, you're the glue that's keeping this shit together. Don't let nobody downplay your, you know what I'm saying, your contribution, what you do, what you bring to the table. Don't ever let nobody downplay that shit. Your accomplishments. Okay? Because if you wasn't there, that whole shit will be in shambles. I don't care if they won't tell you. I'm going to tell you. Because sometimes people don't want to hear, they don't want you to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you, if you wasn't there, that whole shit would be in shambles. Motherfuckers be lost looking like a deer in headlights if you wasn't around to guide their ass. So don't even worry about it. You're a great mother. You're a great wife. Thank you. Exactly. Been in shambles since you left. And see, that's what it is. I'm telling y'all. Somebody here, you done walked away. And it's like, I didn't accept it. The situation for what it is. I'm not crying over it no more. I'm at peace with it. I'm at peace with walking away from this situation with this person. Yeah, I'm not crying over it no more. I might have walking away. I might have dealt with a little setback. I might have had to adjust a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good. And I'm in peace. I'm in a place of peace at this point. So I'm good. I'm not, you know, feeling like I'm here, there, everywhere. I'm balancing things out just fine, actually. I got my schedule set. You know what I'm saying? If I got kids, the kids are good. You know, work is good. I'm finding time. Like I said, somebody might be going back to school or something like that. Somebody might have even started going to therapy. I'm hearing for somebody. Somebody's like, I'm doing just fine. I'm at peace. I don't really see no reason for us to come back together, because I'm looking at me now and thinking back to who I was when I was connected to you. And quite frankly, I don't like that version of me that much. I don't like that version of me that much. I'm over here in a place of peace. I have my freedom now. I'm good. I'm good. Somebody upset about this though. Tell me more. Let's close this out. What time is it? It's 10:33. You said you just said that last night. Hey, Miss Tippy. Tell me more about this. Let's close this out. Final messages here. Somebody's like, I didn't adapt it. I've adapted. Like, I've adapted to your absence. And honestly, I'm good with this. You know what I'm saying? I am okay with this. Like, you might be over there not getting no sleep, but I'm sleeping just fine, actually. I get the whole bed to myself. You ain't snoring in my fucking ear. I ain't got to worry about you taking the covers and shit from me. When I'm ready to go to sleep, I can turn the goddamn TV off. I ain't got to worry about the TV being on all night or some crazy shit like that. I ain't got to worry about none of that. I'm at peace over here. Okay? This is my house. I can run it how I want to run it. I ain't got to worry about me cleaning some shit up and then a few seconds later you go right behind me and mess that shit right back up or some crazy shit like that. I'm at peace over here. The seat down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about you know what I'm saying? Somebody here. Okay? Especially if this motherfucker had the nerve to be cheating, lying, and keeping secrets and shit like that. I don't know why you think I would want to welcome that back into... I'm sleeping peacefully. I ain't worried about why my phone haven't rung. I ain't worried about why I haven't heard from you. I'm not worried about what you doing. I'm not worried about if you really at work like you say you at work. I'm not worried about why you liking XYZ pictures. I'm not worried about why XYZ is still reaching out to you. I'm not worried about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good over here. So I'm sorry that you're not getting any rest, but this is low key some of the best sleep I've had in years. That's all I'm saying. I'm telling you. But I'm telling you, somebody not getting no rest. Somebody not getting no rest. This is the worst thing possible. This is the worst thing possible for somebody, okay? I'm telling you, in their head, they're not getting no rest. They're not getting no rest. This is not the wish come true for them. This is not wish fulfillment. I am not happy with this. Somebody's not happy, yeah. Worried, stressed out. Somebody's stressed. Gemini, Pisces, somebody's stressed. Not happy with the outcome of this. Not happy with being held accountable, I'm hearing. Somebody made a decision where they thought they was making some type of decision. Somebody thought they was making some type of decision. And I feel like this person might have been very cocky with this decision, or very like, as a matter of fact, I'm finna do XYZ type shit. And really thought that they was doing a big one on you. Really thought that they was doing a big one on you. Being self-absorbed. You know what I'm saying? Never satisfied or some shit like that. Being arrogant. Really thought they was doing a big one on you. But whole time, instead of, they thought they was making this decision, they was making a mistake. They clearly lacked the vision to see what was really going on here. Now your ass over there, like, worried. Trying to figure out, how do I reach out? How do I reach out? It's too many secrets though. It's too many secrets. Too much has been done. Too much has been done. Too much has been done. And the thing about it is, y'all, let me tell y'all something. This person, all of the secrets and shit, like we already had the 7 of Swords in reverse that came out. They trying to come clean about these secrets. But it's like, and the reason why they trying to come clean about these secrets is because that shit is haunting them. The shit that they did, the shit that they said, I'm hearing for some of y'all, that shit is haunting them. Ain't no getting no sleep. Because every time you try and go to sleep, you have some type of nightmare about me, or about the shit that you did to me, about the shit that you said to me, or something like that. That's why it's like, let me try and call. Let me try and reach out. Let me try. I need to come clean about something here. What was the secrets? Let's see. What's up? What was the secrets? What was the secrets? That's why I was like, collective. You ain't got time for this. You ain't got time for this. You ain't got time for this at all. You done already found peace. You done already moved on. There's something here about forgiveness. Like you done forgave yourself. You're forgiving yourself or something like that. Because like I said, somebody looking up like, damn, I can't believe I was dealing with that for that long. I can't believe I was in that environment for that long. I can't believe I, XYZ for that long when I knew better. I knew better. I knew that shit wasn't good for me. I knew that bad habit I needed to cut that shit out years ago. Somebody also, somebody might smoke cigarettes. I'm not sure who this is. Somebody might smoke cigarettes. Somebody been trying to stop smoking cigarettes, or somebody just recently stopped smoking cigarettes. And I know that probably was really hard for you, for somebody. So congratulations on that. I'm proud of you for that. And it might not even just be cigarettes. Somebody could be smoking ganja, or maybe you were smoking ganja or something like that. And maybe somebody's like, I need to put a break on that too. And so I'm proud of you for that also. I'm proud of you for that also, okay? Good job. Good job on that. Especially with the smoking cigarettes, okay? Yeah, because that shit is crazy, okay? Heavy on that. What was the secrets here? What was the secrets here? What was the secrets? Ooh. I just heard it. This person was talking bad on you, collective. I feel like this person was talking bad on you. This person was wishing bad luck for you. This person was doing this shit behind your back. There's a lot of secrets here. Wanting for you to stay caught up in this low vibrational cycle or something like that, some type of negative phase. Like I said, somebody dealing with some burden right now, but you're coming out of this. Ain't nothing this motherfucker speak on you I don't care who it is, whether this is a lover, ex-lover, friends, family, whoever this is, anybody that's speaking ill on you, trying to keep you in lack or keep you dealing with setbacks, trying to speak that shit over your life in secrecy though. You doing that shit behind my back in secrecy. You know what I'm saying? But smiling in my face, wanting me to look out for you, or you got your hand out, in my face. But you in the background hoping, wishing, and praying that I don't even succeed because you don't want me to be better than you. You don't want me to be better than you. And honestly, what it is this person knows that once you reach a certain level, a certain place, a certain tax bracket, you're automatically out of reach. You're automatically out of reach. This person knows that. And that is not what they want. Because it's like, we've been doing this for a long time. And even though I don't necessarily treat you right, I don't necessarily value you the way that I'm supposed to, I don't want to lose access to you. I don't want to lose access to you. So no, let me speak that shit over you. Like, no, she's not going to be successful. He not going to be successful. That's not going to come through. He going to stay in lack. I hope his money don't come through. Y'all know what I'm seeing? What is that? Is that next Friday when Craig went over there and was trying to talk to the chick and Day hating ass was like, I hope he don't get it. He ain't gonna get it. I hope he don't get it. He ain't gonna get it, or some shit like that. That's how this is. Somebody hating. Somebody you could be seeing Friday. You could be one of the Friday movies. I'm also seeing the first one also. The first one could be significant. Somebody could be watching Netflix and that shit might pop up. Or as soon as you open Netflix, that shit might pop up or something like that. Or something about online or something like that. But Friday is very significant here. It's like, I hope you don't get it. She ain't gonna get it. Or something like that. This person just don't want you to change. And they know with this abundance or whatever this is that you got going on, that you working on, you're gonna change. And they don't fit the narrative anymore. I'm talking about Friday and next Friday, Tracy. This person is very insecure. Very insecure. For those of y'all, my feminines, hell yeah. For those of y'all, wow. Confirmation, okay. So, okay, so let me tell y'all something real quick. So, for all of my divine feminines, and even if it's same sex, for some of you it could be, there's a masculine here. This masculine does not want you to move on and find another man. Okay, because whoever you are, you got a King of Pentacles coming in here. I'm surprised the Queen of Pentacles ain't come out, but we already seen the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, okay, and we already got the Empress out here. So I'm not, okay, it is what it is. But we got a King of Pentacles that just showed up. And this person does not want you to come into contact with this King of Pentacles, this masculine. This is a very abundant man. Okay, this could be somebody who's already, you might run into this person, you might do business with this person. It could start off as like some type of, we started business together, or this was a partnership like that, or I'm also hearing that this could very well be somebody that you connect with and y'all start a business together. Heavy emphasis on somebody got some business. Okay, somebody got a business. Somebody is an entrepreneur. I don't care what you're saying. I don't care I don't know why you keep trying to work for other folks. I don't care why you're trying to keep working for other folks. You're an entrepreneur, baby. That's why every time you go and work for somebody, you like, shortly after you get there, it's like, oh, I'm excited. I'm finna start this new job. Cool. And then shortly after you get there, you like, what the fuck is this? Oh, no, I ain't finna be here that long. Because you're not supposed to be working for nobody else. No environment is gonna fit because it's not for you. You're not supposed to be there. Okay? You're an entrepreneur. Okay? So that's for somebody here. And whoever this is, this man coming in here, this masculine, this is a leader. Somebody that's going to provide financial security. Not even just financial security, I'm hearing just security, period. Like, you're going to feel safe with this man. Okay? Very prosperous. Very prosperous. And that explains this 10 of Pentacles here. Because the 10 of Pentacles is usually a family. This is somebody's family. Okay? This is a husband and wife. Very abundant. Family. Okay, so that explains that. Okay, for some of you guys, this man could come in and be the helping factor that helps you get to that next level in your business. Invest in your business because he's very wealthy. Very wealthy. Leo, Virgo. He's very wealthy and he's generous with his money. We love a generous King of Pentacles now. Okay? We love a generous king. Especially if you investing in my dreams, my goals, my aspirations. We love that. Okay? Okay, but whoever this past person is, this is going to be like a stab in the heart for them. This is like the ultimate betrayal. Honestly, you and this past person separated. For some of y'all separated. For some of y'all, y'all going through this separation. Like I said the other day, for some of y'all, you have already mentally checked out of this connection. You might still be physically around this person, but you've mentally checked out. Okay. Whatever this looks like, this is like the ultimate betrayal to this past person. Okay. It's like, this is a stab in the heart. Even though I lie to you and I cheat on you and I have third parties of my own, just thinking about the fact that you are possibly going to run into somebody better than me, that's on your level. How I go from somebody who ain't doing, who need to save their money, who don't manage their money well, who penny pinching, to a King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the type of time we on here. That's the type of time we on here. Somebody who was not doing what they needed to do with their money, who spend recklessly, is irresponsible, to somebody who you can trust. They judgment call when it comes to, okay, I'm finna go ahead and invest in this opportunity right here. You know, I'm finna do this, and this. You can upgrade. Exactly. You can trust that judgment call because I know that you know what you're doing with your money. Your track record shows it. You've been doing this shit way before I even came in here. I didn't have to come in here and clean nothing up. I ain't coming here and have to get nothing in order. I just had to come in here and sit pretty and be the woman that I am. I can rest. I ain't gotta be the breadwinner here. I don't have to be the leader here. I'm gonna be the leader with my business. I'm taking care of what I need to take care of on my end. But within this relationship, I don't have to do that because you got it. I ain't gotta worry about your spending habits. I know you got it. Yeah, I can sit back and be pretty. That's all you're supposed to do. This is like a betrayal to this past person, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a past person. This is a past person that's like, I'm hurt by this. Even if we broke up and we are not literally together, we're in no contact, you going and dealing with somebody else, this person feels like you're cheating on them. It's like, how could you break my heart like this? Even though we're not together. Even though I'm over here entertaining XYZ over here, how could you go out here and entertain somebody else? And then this motherfucker got the nerve to be better than me? You upgraded on me? Bitch, how you gonna go out here and get an upgrade, bitch? No, you broke my heart. You done broke my heart. That's somebody is delusional as fuck. And they watching. Delusional as fuck. I'm sorry. This is like the ultimate betrayal. I'm telling y'all, this person feels like you showing up as the Queen of Cups, giving your love to somebody else. That's an upgrade. Is the ultimate betrayal. You're stabbing them in the back. Even though, and that's what this is. I'm telling you, ain't getting no sleep. All it is worry. All it is like, how do I even approach her? How do I even approach him? Because I know somebody coming in. That's a good woman. Like I said, you a good mother. You a good wife. Put yourself in a story where you fit. Okay? You a good spouse. You a good person. This person knows that. Anybody that gets you, they know what type. They already know what's up. They already know what they getting. The blessing that they're getting. I keep telling y'all this. And then on top of that, you are in an even happier space at this point because everything is starting to work out. So I'm not stressed out. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed because I can take care of all the things I need to take care of. So this man coming in here getting a whole different version of you. I'm good. I'm at peace now. You getting a peaceful version of me. Oh, that's the That's the ultimate betrayal. I am heartbroken by this. I'm heartbroken. My side chick is heartbroken. My side dude heartbroken. Whoever I'm dealing with over here, we all heartbroken. But collective ain't heartbroken. Not no more. Collective done accepted the reality for what it is and moved on from the shit. Yeah. Absolutely not, baby. This motherfucker is delusional, and they watch you. And that's a part of their karma. That's a part of their karma. Watching you move on and live this abundant lifestyle that they will not have any type of access to. I don't care how long we was doing this. We're not doing this anymore. I'm moving on. This motherfuckers, and then it's like trying to come in with this past person. For one, they overthinking the situation. Like I said, it's like I don't even know how to come in and talk. I don't even know how to approach her. I don't even know what to say to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I done so much shit over the years, or even just recently. Cause see, for some of y'all, and I'm gonna have to get off of here. For some of y'all, you done took this person back time and time again, but they still keep doing shit. It's like, I'm not even holding no grudges against you for real, for that past shit that you done did. It's just the fact that you keep doing shit to me. And I feel like at this point, like I said, it would be foolish of me to come back over there and allow you into my space, my place of peace that I have created for myself since I have separated from you, whether it be physically or mentally. I would be foolish whether I have completely walked away from you or whether I have officially come to terms within my heart of heart that I am done with this. It would be foolish for me to let you back in. It would be foolish for me to let my guard down, knowing your track record and knowing that I done gave you damn near unlimited amount of opportunities to get this shit right, and you still keep showing up as this same person. And so what I'm telling y'all is there's a conversation that this person's gonna want to have, like I said, with them wanting to come clean, with them wanting to talk about it, maybe wanting to talk about what happened, how the situation even unfolded the way that it did, or how they ended up in the predicament that they ended up in to cause you to leave or detach yourself or something like that. Whatever this is bullshit. Manipulation. It's all talk. There is no changed behavior coming from this. That's why Spirit is like, it would be foolish for you to have worked and acquired everything that you have right now. And you haven't even got everything that's in store for you, collective. I'm telling you, this shit is about to get real different. And it's about to get different really fast. And you're going to have a lot of people, past lovers, not just this most recent person, past lovers, past family members, past friends. People are going to be coming out of the fucking woodworks trying to reattach and reconnect themselves to you. Because some of y'all, I'm telling you, regardless of how you feel about being in the spotlight, people are about to know your name. People are about to know your name. It's not gonna, you're not gonna be able to avoid seeing the collective's name somewhere. Avoid hearing their name somewhere. I'm telling you, that's the type of time we're on right here. And that's just what it is. This person trying to come back in here, you're going to have several people trying to come back in here and attach themselves to you because of the benefit that comes with being attached to you. Not just because you're a great person, not just because you're genuine, not just because you're compassionate, because you're nurturing, you're a healer. It's not just because of that. Confirmation is because you got some shmoney coming in here. Your whole lifestyle is about to change, collective, and people want in on that because, like I told y'all, some of these folks feel obligated to be a part of it. Even though they don't deserve it, even though they wasn't with you, even though they wasn't there on those low days when you was feeling like shit in the dark, not knowing what was finna happen, not knowing how you was finna make some shit happen, not knowing that you was depressed, Not knowing that you was ready to give up. These people turned their back on you when they knew they could have turned around and extended their hand to help you. These people intentionally turned their back on you. These are the same people that's spinning the block. Now that you done picked yourself up on your own with the help of your spirit team and the Most High God, of course. You done picked yourself up. And now we on to some other shit. Now it's let me come over here and reconnect myself. Let me come over here and say sorry. Let me come over here and say I didn't know. Let me come over here and say my bad. I was just going through this, and this at the time, and I didn't know you needed me like that. Nah, you knew. You knew. Because a lot of this I told you. A lot of this we talked about. A lot of this, I was right there in your face and you seen the shit happening right in front of you. And you still didn't extend no hand. You still didn't try and help me. So, hey, we might got some history. We might have had fun. We might have had some good memories. We might have been through some shit together. You might have started this process with me. You might have. I ain't gonna take that from you. But you wasn't with me the whole time. I don't care how locked in we was. We could have been knowing each other since fucking second grade or some crazy shit. We grown now. And I realize exactly the person that you are in my life. I'm hearing heavy on the leech. Leech. Somebody's a leech. Okay? Somebody's a leech. That's what it is. Lovers, friends, family members. Okay? Don't allow these people to take advantage of you. This motherfucker is delusional as hell. You moving on. You finding new love. Okay? It's a betrayal. It's like this is the end of the relationship and I am heartbroken. Do you not understand how much I'm suffering being in separation from you, from us being together or whatever the fucking case may be? It's like you're fucking delusional, baby. You're a manipulator, a narcissist. All you do is talk. You got a good talk. You talk a good game, baby. You've been watching, you've been lurking. That's what I'm telling y'all. Some of y'all you're gonna have to be a little bit more quiet. I know you excited because we getting those little wins that's coming in, and for some of us, it's like I've been waiting on just something that even looked like it's a win. Those wins are coming in, and you want to talk about it. Can't talk to everybody about it though, because you got people watching, and a lot of these people are pissed off because it's you that's winning. That's all I'm saying. Somebody, you a leader, not the follower. You set the tone. Okay, you set the tone. Somebody wants to come back in here and reconcile with you. Somebody wants your forgiveness. Somebody wants an opportunity to come back in here and cause self-doubt. Like I said, there's a conversation here about trying to come clean. And with coming clean, it's like to get you in a space where you start second guessing your decision to cut ties with them. To start having you doubt your decision. Like, well, damn, was I too hard? I mean, you know, we have been knowing each other since we were high school sweethearts. You know what I'm saying? Was I too hard on them? Or damn, maybe I did. Maybe she didn't deserve that. Fuck out of here. Okay? Fuck out of here. I don't know who need to hear that. Okay? You ain't got time to focus on that. You're breaking free from that. You don't have time to focus on that. Anything else here, Spirit, before I get out of here? Anything else here before I get out of here? I feel good about that. I feel really good about that. Yeah, I feel really good about that. Yeah, this cycle is coming to an end. This is done. This is done. There's a lot of cycles that's coming to an end. Okay? There's a lot of cycles that's coming to an end. A lot of toxic attachments and things like that that you are detaching from. That you are removing yourself from. There's a lot of addictions and things like that. Like I said, somebody here, you could have recently just cut some sort of bad habit, some sort of substance abuse or something like that for somebody here. Or you could be attached to somebody who is dealing with addictions to substance abuse or something like that. This is destructive behavior, Capricorn. Okay, this person is codependent on that shit. Okay, or maybe you was codependent on some type of bad habit or something like that. Okay, this person somebody is also connected to somebody who has a sex demon attached to them. Okay, what is it called? What is it? That shit is on the tip of my tongue. Is it That shit on tip of my tongue. I can't think of it right now. Damn. Okay, but whatever this is, this is ending. What is it? What is it? A sus? Oh, I can't. I got nothing. I'm gonna have to come back to that. Okay, bring that to me. So, but whatever this is, whether this is like somebody, your energy might have been scattered. Yes. Incubus, succubus. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? That shit is, I always get tongue-tied with that word. Succubus, spirit, or something like that. Jezebel. Let's go with that. Yeah, but whatever this is though, like for those of y'all like that might have, your energy might have been scattered. Somebody might have been dealing with a lot of cloudy like thoughts or something like that. Might have been having a hard time focusing or something like that. That fog is about to be clearing up for somebody. For that's gonna be, y'all gonna be coming out of that. Okay, that's coming to an end. Okay, there's a lot of changes happening, but collective, we have to be okay with things ending. We have to be okay with things ending. We have to be okay with releasing things so that way we can have room and space for the new things that's coming in here. There's a lot of things that's ending. There's a lot of transformations that's going on right now. A lot of transitions that's happening at this time. And this is all for the greater good. So you need to welcome these changes in. Okay, a lot of stuff that was that maybe you felt like was dead. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like I said, somebody here with the seven of pentacles, somebody been watering this garden. You've been working on this garden, and you've been looking at it like, okay, damn, did I get the right soil? Shit, is my seeds bad or something like that? I'm not really seeing too much of anything. You know what I'm saying? That's about to change. There's just something about the right amount of sun need to come in here. Okay, there's something about the right amount of sun needing to come in here, and that's what's happening. Okay, that's what's happening here. Whatever you might have thought it was dead, Scorpio, like it wasn't growing. It ain't gonna do what it needs to do. But that's not what this is. That's not what this is. Things are changing. Okay, somebody was definitely attached to a fuckboy. Somebody who was outside. Leo, Cancer. Okay, somebody was outside, very big ego. This person wants to come in and reconcile, but they bring you nothing but delays and frustration. Okay, thank you. They bring you nothing but delays and frustration because they do not have, like I said, stagnation. They do not have, there's some type of like, they do not have control over their sexual urges and their need for passion to be fulfilled. It's like for some of y'all, it doesn't matter who it come from. This person is into a lot of kinky, freaky shit. This could be whips and chains. This could be all of that. Okay? Somebody's into some really freaky, kinky shit. And it doesn't matter if it's coming from a man, coming from a woman. For some of y'all. Okay? Nothing but delays and frustration with them. There's a lot of shit that done went on in the background that you do not have no clue about. And I feel like that's another reason why we seen, what was that? The Nine of Swords. This motherfucker up in their head about this shit that they was doing. That's what this is. And it's like I said, you can't be doing stuff to the divine collective and think like you gonna just be getting away with that shit. You just gonna be able to keep doing that shit to them. That's not what this is. You might think you getting away with it in the physical because maybe the collective hasn't said anything, or maybe the collective ain't checking for the shit and hasn't peeped it. But the collective spirit team saw it. The Most High God saw it. And you gonna be held accountable. You gonna be held accountable one way or another, baby. You gonna be held accountable. But that's what this is. They're being haunted by it. They're being haunted by it. Somebody, ancestors, they don't play about you. Heavy hitters behind you. Heavy hitters behind you. They don't play about you. Okay? And somebody here has also gotten so much more closer with their ancestors. I'm hearing somebody talks to them a whole lot more. Somebody, like I always be like, yo, somebody needs to tap in with their spirit team. Somebody is doing that. Somebody is doing that, and you're listening. You're listening. And I love that for you. And a lot of that came only because you went into hermit mode. You went into hermit mode. You had to quiet all of that outside noise. You had to quiet all of that shit so that way you can see, so that way you can hear, that way you can know what you needed to do. Okay? That's what this is. That's why things are turning around for you now. Okay? There's going to be a lot of celebrations as you move forward. You're turning your back on, also some of you guys are turning your back on old friend groups. This could be a group of females. Okay? Some people that maybe used to drink with or hang out with. Somebody's like, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to go to no lounge. Confirmation, I don't want to deal with no hookah. I don't want to deal with none of that shit. I don't want to deal with no big ass crowds. I'm sick of that shit. Confirmation. Somebody's like, that's not fun to me no more. Cancer, Aries. I'm turning my back on that. I'm turning my back on that. That's not. I'm good off of that. Like, that's not fun to me no more. Somebody's turning their back on some friends. Also, there's somebody here that is turning their back on third parties. Fuck out of here. Somebody here could very well be turning their back on some third parties or something like that, trying to come in here and come clean about the situation. I don't know why I'm hearing somebody like, I cut XYZ off. I cut her off. I cut them off. I'm not dealing with them no more. I'm telling you, something about trying to come clean in a conversation, but it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Okay? Somebody is definitely turning their back on some stuff though. And I love that for you as you're looking forward. Somebody's only looking forward. It's like, I don't have nothing that I care to look back about. I have nothing that I care to look back about. Like, I don't care to, I can't even think of the name. I can't even think of the name, but who was that in the Bible? And I'm not trying to get real Christian on nobody up in here. But who was that in the Bible that God told, don't look back or something like that? And Lot's wife, and she did. And she ended up turning into stone or some shit like that, right? Somebody like, I ain't got nothing I need to look back for. I ain't got nothing I need to look back for. And that's great for you because a pillar of salt. Okay, my bad. Look. Okay. Somebody's like, I ain't got to look back. I'm good. Okay? And that's good for you because nothing is back there except for stagnation and delays. Okay? Nothing is back there except for stagnation and delays. So anybody that you done walked away from, anybody that you done had to walk away from or that you're being forced to let go of, any habits that you done had to let go of, or whatever the case may be, let it go with ease, collective. It's time for a new beginning. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Okay, when you take this leap of faith, somebody done already took the leap of faith. Somebody already done did it. And I love that for you. And that's why this is your justice coming in here. And that go to Queen of Pentacles. This is your justice coming in here. Everything is about to be balanced out. And I'm telling you, Divine Feminine, I'm telling you, don't worry about it. That shit finna work itself out. It's finna be balanced. Somebody's moving in truth and in clarity. And I love that for you. Okay? That's what I have for y'all. Just keep at it. Don't give up. Keep doing the work. Don't start procrastinating. Don't start slacking off. Don't start letting yourself getting distracted. You got people that's going to come in and intentionally try and throw you off your pivot. Okay? They're going to try and come in and throw you off your pivot because they jealous, they envious. And some people just really don't want Capricorn, Sagittarius. Some people really just don't want you doing better than them. They don't want you having better opportunities than them. But it doesn't matter what these people want because you destined for it. And I'm telling you, I feel that shit in my soul, y'all. I wasn't even planning on getting on here doing no reading today. I have so much stuff to do, but I was like, I gotta get on there and talk. Like Spirit's like, you need to get on there and talk. Goddamn, what you mean? So before I get my ass in trouble, let me get on here and say what I gotta say to y'all. I don't want no smoke with them. I listen. Okay. Yeah. Make sure that you are getting your rest when you need to get your rest. Okay, don't allow nobody to come in here and fuck up your sleep patterns or anything like that. I can't do no favors for you after I done came in the house and I done started wiggling my toes together on this couch now. Okay, you should have called me while I was out and about. You should have called me earlier. Matter of fact, you should have called me yesterday so I could prepare for it mentally for today. But absolutely not. Somebody here, there's something about some, you're welcome. There's something about somebody maybe getting invited to some sort of last minute plans or something like that. Absolutely not. Respectfully decline. You know what? I appreciate that invite, but I'm okay. Absolutely not. Yes, I'm on YouTube, you guys. Everything for me is in the bio, you guys. Also, what was I finna say? What was I finna say? Yeah, don't. Okay. Don't accept no last minute invites nowhere. I don't know who needs to hear that. Don't accept no last minute invites nowhere. Okay. If you haven't been made aware of the situation like well in advance for you to be able to prepare for it or something like that, don't go. No last minute shit like that. Okay? Because somebody got some people around them that they cannot trust with a safety. And I hate to say that, but somebody needs to hear that. And I feel like you know already. This ain't something where when I say that, this ain't something that you gonna be like, damn, who could she be talking about? When I said that, you immediately knew who I was talking about. You immediately knew who I was talking about. So be careful with that, okay? Because you got some people around you who you can't trust. You can't trust these folks. And that's also another reason why you need to be quiet about what you got going on, about your moves, about your plans, about your goals. That's just what it is. Okay, that's just what it is. YouTube is in the bio. This is my only page collective. I don't have any backup pages. I don't have anything like that. I don't have anybody reaching out on my behalf. Okay, so please do not get scammed. There are a lot of pages out there with my picture and names similar to mine. I'm, for the most part, a live streamer. I'm trying to get better with posting content, tarot content. I'm working on it, so y'all bear with me. But I am, for the most part, a live streamer. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here with me and for 98K. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for all of y'all shares and everything like that. What was I finna say? We're going through these doors collective and I love that. I love that. Just stay dedicated. I'm hearing somebody here. Somebody might be feeling a little discouraged. I keep seeing somebody could be dealing with some slight self-doubt or something like that. Maybe because you're feeling like, I just don't know what's going to happen with this. But understand that dedication, that time, that effort, that energy that you're putting into this is what's paying off. And we right back here. We right back here. That's what's opening these doors for you. Okay. So understand, like I just said, the jobs that are above your pay grade, out of your tax bracket, don't consume and worry yourself about what they got going on. Okay. What the Most High God is doing, what your spirit team is doing. You keep speaking your affirmations. I'm hearing somebody is speaking their affirmations. Somebody is journaling a lot. And I love that for you. Keep doing that. Somebody here is also, if you haven't already, someone needs to get a dream journal. Somebody also, like I said in my threads collective, somebody may be having dreams about people, very vivid dreams about people that you are not in contact with anymore, or maybe that you're in separation from, or something like that. These people could be showing up in your dreams. Spirit is telling you that you need to start paying attention to those dreams and take notes on the things that's being said or the things that's being done, the environment or something like that, because there's some type of message or something like that in the dreams. Okay. Thank y'all for 100K. But something here about, taking the baby steps. Continue. Like I said, there's nothing here that can really stop you from being like abundant. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing here that's going to stop that except for you just blankly refusing to do the stuff you need to do. You know what I'm saying? There's something here about continuing to take the baby steps. It might seem like I haven't made it that far. It might seem like I haven't done that much, but I'm telling you, collective, this shit is going to pay off. And it's going to continue to pay off. And it's going to pay off in a way that you was like, you're going to be sitting back. You're going to be like, I wasn't even expecting this much. I just wanted a little bit. And Spirit was like, nah, we're going to overpour you with, we're going to overpour you with this abundance. because that's what you deserve. And because we know you're capable of handling it. We know you got room now to hold it all. That's what this is for somebody. It's just something about these baby steps. Okay? Follow your intuition before it makes sense. I'm telling you, somebody here is like, I'm not quite seeing what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Okay? Follow your intuition. Keep tapping in with your spirit team. You're doing great with that. Okay? Talking to your ancestors. Letting the universe know what you want, what you need help with. Somebody here. Okay? Hey, I need y'all to send me somebody that's going to help me pull this off. I need y'all to put the people in front of me and make them known to me that's going to help me do what I need to do here. Okay? That's what this is. Okay? Just trust where you're being led. Trust your intuition here. And like I said, also, there's something here about making sure to take care of your physical and emotional health. Do not burn yourself out. Don't get overwhelmed here. Okay? Don't allow anybody to get you out of body where you popping off, cussing folks out, ending up with a new case or a case at all. Okay? Somebody wants to come in here and try and like right their wrongs or something like that, but it's bullshit. Okay? There's something about the veil is being lifted. Okay? The veil is being lifted. Okay? Anything that's unaligned, that's not in alignment with you, where you're going, somebody, you're going to have to release it willingly or forcefully, I'm hearing. Okay? Something here definitely about your intuition. Okay? So somebody here, either you've been paying a whole lot more attention to your intuition, or you're needing to do that. Okay? There's something here about your intuition is going to be like very helpful in the steps that you're making going forward. Okay? Yeah. Just, when you find yourself getting worked up, find you a place, a quiet place, something real quick. It don't have to be, you ain't got to go full meditation mode, but maybe go step into the bathroom or something. Count to 10. Count to 50. Recenter yourself. What's really going on here right now? Why am I worked up? Why is this motherfucker worked up? Okay, what do I need to do with this situation? Maybe it's time for me to go ahead and leave real quick. Maybe I need to go for a ride or something like that. That's what somebody needs to do here. Don't allow nobody to get you out of body, okay? And whatever it is that you're working on, just keep working on it, because this shit is coming through. You just keep holding the vision, okay? Don't let nobody sway you or persuade you to change nothing up. Like I'm telling you, stick to what you got going on, okay? Because it's happening for you. All right, collective. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for 104K. I appreciate all y'all shares, all y'all gifts, all y'all comments. I'm sending you guys nothing but loving, positive, uplifting energy, okay? Please make decisions that your future self can be proud of, and decisions that you can sleep well with at night, okay? I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Keep your faith, okay? Somebody's healing. You're taking the time to heal. You need to keep doing it, baby. You are the star. Regardless if you want to be or not, you're the star. Okay, so keep doing the work. Okay, I'm gonna put this on YouTube. The link is in the bio. I am Head.Lioness on all social media platforms. Like I said, I don't have any backup pages. I will never reach out to you, but I will respond to you if you're not talking about anything crazy. Booking is in the bio also. If you want a personal, I am available. At least the schedule is on there. So thank y'all so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.